Parthenope is a 2024 coming-of-age drama directed by acclaimed Italian filmmaker Paolo Sorrentino. The story follows a woman named Parthenope, born in Naples in 1950, as she experiences the beauty and tragedy of life across the decades. Through her evolving journey, the film reflects on themes such as identity, love, freedom, and the fleeting nature of youth. Sorrentino, known for visually rich and emotionally layered storytelling, paints a poetic and often melancholic portrait of a woman who is as much a symbol of her city as she is an individual navigating her path. Celeste Dalla Porta makes a strong impression in the titular role, while Gary Oldman plays the celebrated American author John Cheever, adding a layer of literary reflection to the narrative. The film premiered at the Cannes Film Festival and saw a U.S. release in early 2025 through A24. Watching Parthenope is worthwhile for several reasons. It's visually stunning, with Sorrentino's signature style capturing the vibrancy and contradictions of Naples. The narrative is intimate, yet expansive, weaving personal emotion with broader existential ideas. It's not just a story about one woman, it's also a meditation on beauty and the many forms it can take, from physical appearance to emotional resilience and intellectual curiosity. The film's atmosphere is immersive, drawing the viewer into a world where memory and imagination often blur. In contrast, The Extraordinary Miss Flower, directed by Ian Forsyth and Jane Pollard, is a completely different cinematic experience. It is not a traditional narrative film, but rather a performance-based piece inspired by a real collection of love letters, written by a woman named Geraldine Flower in the 1960s and 70s. These letters were sent to Icelandic singer Emiliana Torrini, who discovered them decades later. The film merges music, live readings, and theatrical storytelling to bring the emotional life of Miss Flower to the screen. It's an exploration of longing, creativity, and rediscovered friendship, using the words of the past to reflect on timeless emotions. The differences between Parthenope and The Extraordinary Miss Flower lie in both their form and focus. Parthenope offers a conventional but deeply artistic cinematic experience, driven by a structured narrative and layered character development. It's rooted in personal and cultural history, yet told with the visual and emotional flair typical of Sorrentino's work. The Extraordinary Miss Flower, meanwhile, is more experimental and intimate, using real letters as its foundation and focusing on performance art as a mode of storytelling. While Parthenope unfolds like a reflective novel, Miss Flower feels more like a live journal read aloud through art, music, and voice. Ultimately, both films are rewarding, but they speak to very different moods and artistic sensibilities. Parthenope is for those who seek lush contemplative cinema about the nature of time and the individual, while The Extraordinary Miss Flower appeals to those drawn to hybrid art forms and deeply personal expressions of memory and emotion.